built you in reverence, stone by sacred stone. A hymn in marble rising where the desert winds had moaned. Each pillar carved with scripture, each street a pilgrim's prayer. A city forged in worship, devotion laid bare. Monarchia O, radiant flame, a monument whispering our Father's name. In your spires we saw truth descend. In your light, the beginning, not the end. We sang beneath your golden dome, our voices bound like ancient tones. Faith unbroken, hearts aligned to the God we thought we'd find. Then came the thunder without war. No banners raised, no angels soar. Cold decree on iron wings, not salvation, judgment it brings. They stood before our perfect dream, clad in silence, void of gleam. Not gods, not kings, yet they command, and turned our faith into shifting sand. No hymn could halt their ruthless tread, no prayer could wake the silent dead. We watched as truth was torn apart, a blade driven through the heart. He spoke not wrath, but something worse. A measured tone, a quiet curve. Not rage, not fire, not holy war, but shame we'd never known before. Your faith is false, your worship lie. His words fell harder than the sky. For what is sin when faith is pure? What crime is love we can't obscure? We knelt not broken but undone before the Emperor's favorite son, and in his gaze we came to see we were not what we thought we'd be. Then came the cleansing, goal divine, not by faith but by design. The sky ignited, the heavens wept, as Monarchia burned while angels slept. Flame consumed our sacred ground, no echo left, no holy sound. Statues cracked and scriptures torn, a city dead, a faith forlorn. We screamed to gods that would not hear. We drowned in ash, we choked on fear. Each falling tower, each shattered gate, a lesson carved by cruel fate. Monarchia, your name we cried, as all we were within you died. Not just stone, not just art, but the beating of a legion's heart. Our Father stood in silent pain, eyes like endless burning rain. A prophet stripped of sacred robe, a broken god, a shattered soul. No fury came, no wrathful scream, just the death of a holy dream. For what is faith when truth denies? What is devotion built on lies? We saw him fall, not to his knees, but into darker mysteries, where silence whispered truths unknown, and seeds of something else were sown. That day we learned the cruelest lie, that gods may walk and still deny, that truth may burn at reason's hand, and faith be crushed by cold command. We were not wrong, we were too soon. Our prayers eclipsed by a faithless moon, and in the ashes, choking breath, we found a truth that tasted death. If there are no gods, then we shall make them. If truth is denied, we shall unmake them. If faith is a crime, then let us fall. But we'll not be nothing at all. From Monarchia's ruin we arose, not as saints but something close to vengeance wrapped in scripture black, a path from which there is no back. We carry the fire they tried to quell, we carry the truth they dare not tell, for in that flame, in that despair, we found the gods that were there. No longer blind, no longer pure, our faith has teeth, our wrath endures, and every world that dares to stand will feel the weight of our command. Still in dreams we see all light, golden streets in endless night, a city lost, a love betrayed, a perfect world, the Imperium slain. Monarchia, we whisper still, not as prayer but iron will, for though your stones to dust have turned, your lesson learned, your fire burns. And when the stars themselves collapse, when time dissolves in screaming gaps, one truth will echo through it all. We believed we were right, and for that they burned us alive.